So, what do I treasure most in my life today? I treasure a sense of gratitude that I try to hold on to, even through a pandemic, even through age, even through uncertainty. You know, I treasure being able to suit up and show up to the best of my ability, whether it rains or whether the sun shines. And I'm just saying that metaphorically. I'm not trying to be a poet, but you know what I mean. You know how life, boy, can throw its twists and turns like a heavyweight boxing, you know. So I believe, especially now, after having gone through and still going through this pandemic, that it brings to mind that which I most treasure. And I would add to that a sense of hope. And uh, for me, hope is being able to see uncertainty as a win-win situation. How can you say that? Win-win situation. It's when because one, uh, if it works out, if this problem, this uncertainty works out, then I win. If it doesn't work out, then it shows me that there's something I got to learn, right? And now that sounds good, but I think what I treasure most now is that I'm beginning to apply it in life situations. And I'm applying it in like really small things, you know, whether my football team, my favorite team wins or loses. I'm not going to say the team because that'll you'll either get an attitude or you'll say, yeah, Joe, I like them too. But things I can't control. Um, the pandemic for a much larger and more important situation. I'm not minimizing the grief of this pandemic, but there were some benefits, and I think what I treasure most is that I'm able to see some of the benefits, some of the silver lining on the cloud for this COVID-19. One, I believe it's enhanced my spirituality. It's enhanced my sense of community, it enhanced my appreciation for relationships with my family. There was a time that I hadn't seen my grandchildren since February of 2019. And I just saw them a couple of months ago. So you can imagine the hugs, you know, you can imagine the tears, you can imagine that appreciation for what we have. I also treasure my ability to slow down and to take one task at a time. Uh, now, now you wonder, well, what does it have to do with recovery? It has everything, everything. You know, I believe wholeheartedly that staying in the present moment, being present for my grandkids, being present for my colleagues, being present for you, and you being present for me is a love unparalleled. Um, you know, things as simple as interrupting somebody when they're talking really is a sign of mistrust. You know, like, I don't trust what you're going to say, so I'm going to interrupt. So I'm learning to keep my mouth shut and my mouth open, my mouth shut and my mind open. Um, and these were lessons, believe it or not, that I treasure that I've learned from the pandemic and valuing connection. So I think that with the ups and downs in life, that I've been giving a tool belt um, to deal with the ups and downs in life. And I think that every up and every down in my life has led me now to have the ability to live life and to live life abundantly. Even when I had COVID, even when I had shoulder surgery in the middle of COVID, um, I, I, I did not crash and burn. and I'm grateful for that. So I think I treasure those that frame of mind, that attitude. I treasure that most of all in my life today.